welcome to Cis4Crone on this no brush my hair day because it's too freaking hot. 28 degrees above. I am Ray and I am the crone in Cis4Crone. Anyways, thought I'd excuse me, do an end of June update. I'm a little behind with things. Still not used to and definitely working on this whole my life has changed with this physical adjustment to 3 different types of arthritis and yada yada yada. Things, yes, Bastian, and things with having a husband doing dialysis and things like that isn't always conducive to getting things done. Sometimes you just have to stop. So because I hurt myself, hello Bastian, on Sunday, on Father's Day, I pulled a muscle just down here, in here, so it's affecting breathing and movement and all sorts of wonderful things. So completely took yesterday off, Netflix and vegging on my phone, and was playing Numberzilla. But anyways, moving forward, I have plans. There is still the other granny square for Crochet Corner. Lots more video to do for Knitting Nook with that shawl. I do have video with that. I just have to put it together. Can't seem to get my tutorials less than almost an hour to an hour, so I don't know. But anyways, I did come up with, I didn't get anything done for June for Creative Cubbyhole, but I have an idea for there. The latest thing floating around in the yarn community is this dyeing wool and other, I guess, natural fibers other than cotton with Kool-Aid. And so I think it's mostly a wool project. Some of the stuff I've sort of peeked at has been looking really cool. Kool-Aid's not cheap here. It can be upwards of $1 a package. And extremely hard to find Kool-Aid. Extremely hard to find Kool-Aid now. So it got me thinking, and I went looking when I saw it when Crystal had done it on Bag O' Day Crochet. Totally cool what her and her husband had done, the colors and everything. But it got me thinking, and so I went to look up, because cotton is my favorite yarn. I love cotton. Love the natural feel of it. It does split some depending on which brand you use and what you can get available. But the one article I read, I didn't look much further, but I did look at one thing. It said that you can't just use Kool-Aid to dye yarn and all that kind of cotton yarn, because they make up of the fibers. So what I thought, I'm like, okay, this is frustrating. So what I thought I would do is find other ways. There's got to be some other ways, you know, either soak it with vinegar so that it'll make it a little bit more porous, you know, to accept food color and other things. And then I remembered, I had a thought and remembered what happened when my mom's cat stepped in my paint. So I decided I needed to be painting in bed one day, and her cat Podge stepped in my paint and then stepped on my duvet cover. Acrylic paint sets to fabric, and acrylic crafters paint is inexpensive to get at like dollar stores and stuff. You can get it like $1 round, or you can get it at Michael's in bigger bottles and things like that. But once the color sets, and the way you do it as a general rule, the way I have done it, and I've done it with a t-shirt, a tank top, and I painted on a t-shirt, is you do your painting with it, and then you put something over top, and you iron it or toss it in the dryer, and the heat sets the color to the fabric. Well, the couple of things I used were cotton based, and 10 years ago I ended up painting very heavy on the back, and when I do Creative Cubbyhole, I will show you the t-shirt and what's left of the paint on it. 10 years ago I painted on a t-shirt that I was using for karaoke. They'd given me for karaoke, a karaoke contest that I was part of. And predominantly, it's still there. It's all cracking and stuff, but 10 years of being in the washing machine and in the dryer, have all it's done is it did remove some of the paint. There's still lots of paint left. So now I have a goal for July. The other thing that's going on in Creative Cubbyhole is I had decided before the other ones had showed up on YouTube was a Christmas in July, because when you're crafting, sometimes it's the sooner you get on it, the more freedom you have in December. So I've got 4 projects, 1 a week, simple little things, and a couple of things that I want to try. Hello, baby. I want to try potentially to use for gifts for Christmas, or I have done for gifts. And they're going to be there's going to be a crochet one, a knit one, a clay one, and possibly paper mache or something like that. So okay, baby. Silly Bastion. But anyways, so that's sort of the plan for Creative Cubbyhole. Just, it gets busy in June, and I should know better than to plan to do anything in June. June is just not a really great month for me emotionally. It's all wrapped up with my mom and her passing. And it's Father's Day, and with dialysis and things. And if I have thunderstorms in the area or just fussy weather, then the arthritis kicks up and we get migraines, and it's just like blah, 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 blah. So, it's one thing after another. So, wisdom dictates that being a crone, and being a wise woman here, one would hope anyways, that all of this is telling me to slow down. That it's great to be busy, 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 busy. But one thing I've known, I have discovered about chronic pain is the great slower down of things. You can do stuff, but you'll pay for it. And so it's a balance thing of what you're willing to pay for versus what you want to be doing. And so we're relaxing. This week we're relaxing. Hurt myself. I tripped in the front yard. We had to cut up the tree. One tree. Branch had broken last week, and so last Friday we got to the tree and it was lopsided, so we had to go out and cut the front, and there was a bunch of branches we weren't able to get at to right away, and ouch. So I went out to water plants and then tripped and lunged forward, and needless to say I pulled that muscle on already sore muscles. Yay me. But anyways, moving forward. So I'm hoping to stay kind of busy, but not rush busy. Like I said, the second square will be coming out very shortly for Crochet Corner. I'll get the tutorial for the Knitting Nooks summer project up and running tonight so I can get it on, and then after that it's just going to be sort of it's a knit along, so just chat and you are where you are, and we just continue to go to follow the pattern. It's very, very simple. Tea time, there'll be a new tea time coming out, as well as Weekly Word is going to be Crone. I've had people not understand what crone is. I had a friend wonder if I had Crohn's disease. No. So I will be doing that. So if you don't catch that, a crone is just an older woman. We're not we're not that maiden or sort of mother stage. It's the third stage in a woman's life, usually when she's going through menopause type thing. It's the wise woman stage. Unfortunately, it's got a very negative connotation, and it is often seen as the witch, the hag, you know, from Snow White with her poisoned apple and everything, or Baba Yaga and stuff like that. So, and that's not. I'm coming across very, very few older women who actually look like that, and even women who are 20 years older than me don't look like that. You know, I've been watching movies with women like Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. They have their Frankie and Grace on, or Grace and Frankie on Netflix there. And neither one of them looks like the typical image of what a crone looks like. So, out to dispel, because there's a lot of us pre-50 that are getting perimenopausal into menopause and forward, and we look nothing like that. You know, I might be heavy set, the camera is putting 10 pounds on, but I am anything but an old woman. So I'm just a woman in the third stage of my life, and what I'm discovering is 50 may actually be fabulous. So thank you to my foremothers for going forth and implanting that in my memory. So just I'll wrap this up. Thank you for joining me, and hope that your day is a little bit cooler than mine, 28 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is Fahrenheit. It's sort of like double it and then add some, I think is what the math is. But needless to say, it is warm. And just taking her easy. So, have a great week. I hope your Father's Day was absolutely amazing. Even if there was no father, Sunday was great. And I hope to see you in those other videos and to continue enjoying me on my channel. Love y'all. Hang in there. And summer's here.